Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At point guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At the other guard position, Grady Dick. At center, Jakob Poeltl. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward position, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Rajakovic. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, at 6'6" number 44, Andre Jackson Jr. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, Lopez. At forward, 6'7", wearing deuces, Chris Middleton. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Damian Lillard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually 1 or 2 surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise, or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing quickly. Covered by Lillard. Poeltl with a screen on Middleton. Inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Giannis outside. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Now Dick. Barnes outside. To the middle. Rebound, Milwaukee. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
So it's Toronto now. Now, quickly. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Barrett, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Fifth on the list, Damian Lillard.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Barrett against Middleton. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Poeltl with a screen on Middleton. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Young. This game 26 points.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Buries it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Mitchell outside. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. Outside, Barrett. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And he makes the first. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, two guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Now here's Prince. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in.
Shooting one.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Abaji. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
.44 seconds left in the first. Boucher with a screen on Prince. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
.35 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard against Mitchell. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Portis sets the pick for Trent. And it's off from three-point range. Barnes outside. Over Prince. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Here's Rollins. So the Raptors 5 right now. Brady Dick is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. Pass to Abaji. Dick with it. Defended by Trent. Boucher passes to Dick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Boucher.
How about that 7-foot wingspan getting put to work by Chris Boucher? Big time.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
First one falls for him.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Outside Portis. Prince outside. And the three ball is good. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. There goes Antetokounmpo. Mobo with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Mitchell's shot is good. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Portis the screen. To the inside. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince setting a pick for Trent. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Green. And Toronto also making a switch. Brown's checked in.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
That's a floater go.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Count it. Giannis has got his third basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. And the Raptors making a change here. Pass to Pirtle. Middleton against Barrett. Screen by Pirtle. Shed. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Raptors trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pirtle with a screen on Portis. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
That's good from Barnes. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer. How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The fourth pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Now, here's Portis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
1:37 left in the first half. Dick passes to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Orlando.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Barnes finds Barrett. Shoots. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. Takes it down to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Dick on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Dick. No scoring in this one.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Tie game in Milwaukee. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close, so close. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out Toronto, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Middleton for 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 11 points.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Barnes against Giannis. Barnes kicks to quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Lillard. And it's quickly missing. Bucks leading by 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
The first free throw is good.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 4. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Middleton. He's got 12. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Middleton shooting. It's on R.J. Barrett. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Chris Middleton. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Middleton. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now, here's Quickly. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. To the left side wing. Lillard against Quickly. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Quickly. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. The loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Let's hear ya.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Dick, guarded by Jackson. Dick passes to Barrett. Down low, Pirtle. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen on quickly. No coverage that time. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run. It's deflected. Dick with the steal. Fades back. Barrett, no good. Bucks leading by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. For 3, Barrett gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Middleton outside.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
Here to see the numbers for Jakob Pirtle. 7th in field goal percentage. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Taurean Prince in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Middleton hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
In the corner, it's Boucher. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks leading by 7. To the middle, here's Portis. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Lillard against Mitchell. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Middleton outside. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Gary Trent.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Green comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Pass to Portis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for two, Bobby Portis.
And the first one drops.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mobo. Nothing on the board. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Fires the three. And that one's good. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Bucks lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Bruce Brown. Also Mitchell out there. And it's Abaji in at the small forward.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Good on the shot.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Pass to Abaji. Good on the three-point shot. Abaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Mitchell looking it over. Brown outside. Boucher with a screen on Trent. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Bruce Brown, in that instance, you just get that defender a little bit off balance. You put him in a tough position, and you get a trip to the free throw line.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Bruce Brown at this point in his career, guys, he will fit for any of the teams in the league for a couple of reasons. Number one, he's developed himself offensively. But two, he's always about the team. His skill set can travel.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And Brown drops them both. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And another shot, and it's blocked. Up top, Brown, defended by Portis. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barrett. Pass to Mobo. Oh, good with the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Portis. Trent with it. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Middleton, the pass to Jackson. Here is Lillard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Raptors trail by 8. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hurdle with a screen on Middleton. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with the defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard, and the shot goes down. Lillard's got 19 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bucks leading by 8. Inside. Giannis rips it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. And Barrett gets it to go.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
The Bucks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Middleton. That shot, no good. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors trail by 7. Barnes. That one doesn't drop.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Back to Giannis, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Dick. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
Dick, one shot.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Dick, first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Jackson.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Faster quickly. Barnes the screen. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Emmanuel quickly. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Toronto calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, when you start making shots, you even play harder defensively, and we were moving the ball really well, and we were just clicking as a team.
And you guys controlled the last stretch, man. Thanks. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.